know what I don't understand is that people be having all this energy for a black man, but when it comes to a white man, they just brush it right under the table. Now, this is roughly 8 years ago when the Ray Rice situation happened. Check out what they had to say about Ray Rice. Now, this is the ultimate fighter. Okay, this ain't got nothing to do with no football, but yet this little bitch is covering it.
Did sports, Ray Rice, your reaction when you heard everything that happened?
I just saw that last night. I saw it last night with the sound off.
You don't need any sound.
Yeah, I was watching it, I was like, what the hell am I, is this Sports Center? Like,
and what is she supposed to say? I mean, of course she doesn't agree with it, right? Just tossing that question on you like that. I mean, of course it's not a good look for women.
I couldn't even believe my eyes, and then when I heard that, like, they were like still like,
she married him.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just gonna go and say that probably was not a wise decision, but you know.
It goes beyond sports, though. I mean, and obviously you're in a violent sport, okay, and you're gonna have to answer questions about this. But this.
Now that's just Ray Rice. Now they got all the smoke for Chris Brown too. Even when Rihanna, that little ugly bitch, had the nerve to put her hands on him first, giving him black eyes. But for some reason, everybody seems to see her black eye before they saw his black eye. It's amazing to me. He the lightest of the light skin. If you scratch him, you can see it from a mile away. But they only saw her black eyes. They didn't see his. Thank God that Chris Brown was. Chris Brown is the most talented performer, singer, and dancer of our time. Thank God, because that ugly, I don't understand what they see in this girl. Look at her. Look at her. Look at her forehead. Look at her forehead. What do y'all see in this? She has makeup. She is a billionaire. She has makeup on and she still looks average. I don't understand what y'all see in this ugly ass girl. And she had the nerve to put her hands on somebody that got more talent in one finger than this girl got in her entire body. It's amazing to me, but they're doing, what's her name? Meg Thee Stallion the same way. They think they could pull this off with Meg Thee Stallion too. No, Rock Nation, it won't happen. She has more talent in one bone than Meg Thee Stallion do. So no, a twerker ain't gonna get to a Rihanna position. Sorry. Let's go to this Dana White situation. Because y'all got all this smoke for Ray Rice. You got all this smoke for Chris Brown. Let's see about Dana White and what his mom had to say about him.
But he's not a good person. He seems to have lost his character somewhere along the way. He mistreats people. It's terrible the way he speaks of women and treats women. That really bothers me because I don't believe I've ever brought him up to behave like that. He doesn't speak about me very often, and when he does, it's very short and brief. He doesn't like to talk about me. My mom was never around, but he doesn't seem to add to it why I was never around. I really did work like 80, 100 hours a week, so I was able to pick up a lot of money. But that was to pay for everything. If he didn't go to that school, if I didn't work all those hours, he would have never met the Fertittas. It's that sort of chain reaction thing.
The banana, not banana, I said banana. The butterfly effect. Because you went here, you're able to meet certain people that would place you here. Yeah. Now, this the same woman. Now, I just saw this a couple hours ago, and I just thought I'd add this in here as well.
Yeah, he slept with his sister-in-law in my house, which made me absolutely furious. I mean, he goes after any girl he wants and usually gets them. So his wife they're constantly fighting. The honeymoon, she gave him the worst black eye I've ever seen. He nearly lost his eye. So I don't know if that's his way of handling it, but he's gone overboard with handling it.
Interesting.
Published by TMZ.
And there are multiple people. And here's the video right here if y'all don't know.
Shows White grabbing his wife's wrist as she tries to walk away and
slapped her twice too. Now, The first time is like oh man, that was a blackout type moment. He had time to sit there and think about it, and then he did it again. And you want to know his response? This little ugly, no neck. Like, I don't understand. Well, you know, you got money, you know. The baddest girls in the world will let you hit. So, you know. I mean, look at this guy. If y'all didn't know who this is, y'all would not let this little dude that looks like a condom hit. Y'all girls would not let this dude hit if you didn't have no idea who this was. He had the nerve to say this. I'm literally making no excuses for this thing at all. It's never happened before. That's major cap, because your mom just said that, you know, your wife gave you a black eye in your honeymoon. So you gotten your ass whooped before. It's the first time that it's ever happened. It never happened before. It's the first time it's ever happened. Okay, bro, yeah, you only had to say it one time. Matter of fact, you didn't have to say it at all. But the fact that you said it twice just lets me know that you lying. We don't believe you. But, you know, the white people will let you brush it off. Is this dude Jewish? I'm not Jewish, but I'm blocking you for being anti-Semitic. Okay, so he's not Jewish. Okay, that's what he says. Okay, so he's just white. Now, if he was white and Jewish, it's like a major superpower. It's like being a Super Saiyan. You know, Drake is black, white, and Jewish. So he's like a Super Saiyan God. You know, he can say nigga and he can talk shit about the Jews because he's Jewish. So, and he can rap. But he goes on to say, and people are going to say what they are going to say. Yeah, we are. It's deserved. I deserve it. Bro, they're not going to talk about you like that. Even this bussy boy right here, Stephen A. Smith.
Though White is the face of the UFC, Stephen A., it is an entity owned by Endeavor. What type of discipline should Dana face?
One question. Watch this.
Well, my immediate response to that is whatever discipline he should face is the kind of discipline he would impose upon someone he oversees, because that would be consistent with who he is.
On ESPN.
Just answer the question, bro. Fire yourself. Step down. Move away. You do not need to be in the public light again. But you know, he's white. So now if this was a black man that did it, you know, you would hear it for years and years. Oh, he shouldn't have a job anymore. Oh, let's cancel him from everything. Let's take everything. But when the white man does it, it's okay. You know, it'll brush over in a few days. Notice nobody's talking about the Brett Favre situation no more. It'll brush over in a few days. You was stealing money, white man? Oh, that makes you one of us. You know, type stuff. Welcome to the club type stuff. But let's see what Corey Holcomb got to say about it, for real.
Last thing, so your boy Dana White, you know, president of the UFC, all that, was caught slapping his wife on video.
Hey!
While they were at a New York nightclub celebrating New Year's Eve. Dana White, yeah. It's making its round. So interesting though, because if you watch the video, he's like, he looks like he's trying to like stop her from, you know, whatever, getting physical with him. She slaps the shit out of him, and then he can't help it, and he whack out. Anyway, he hits her back. Of course, he made a public apology earlier today saying, my wife and I were out Saturday night, New Year's Eve. Unfortunately, that is what happens. I'm one of the guys who says,
unfortunately, that is what happens. First, he didn't do it. No. First, it's never happened before. Now, fortunately, that's what happens. Now, he had something to say about Ray Rice, but I couldn't find the source. He had smoke for Ray Rice, but I couldn't find the source. So unfortunately, I can't put it in this video.
There's never ever an excuse for a guy to put his hands on a woman, and now here I am talking about this.
There's never any, we'll leave that alone too.
Pastrami pouch.
It's one of those terrible situations, he said. So he said, unfortunately, we were both drinking too much on New Year's Eve. Now, here's the thing, though. Interesting is that back in 2014, he made a statement several times claiming that people could never bounce back after putting their hands on a woman.
Mm-hmm.
So here he is. Yep. And so they brought that video back out, and they're like, okay, well, you said he can never bounce back. Well, what's up? So See, so are we gonna cancel you? What's going on?
It's like Dana ain't never did nothing but being hypocritical and not fair and
He don't pay his he don't pay his fighters that much. You know, they come up in that ring getting the dog shit beat out of them for pennies on the dollar, and he just pocketing all. Honestly, how much money do you need? Y'all are so thirsty for paper. Like, ain't about 10, maybe 20, let's say 30 million. Ain't 30 million enough? How much do y'all need? You own the business. Hand out the money.
there's not a lot of good to say about that man. So when you see him hit a bitch, I can't get mad at him for that. All I'm saying is, I always restrain myself to the best of my ability, because I don't like preying on the weak, and I don't like people who prey on the weak. But it is my opinion, most men done hit they bitch, especially if they've been with her a long time.
At least done choked her ass.
Right. Look at his wife. She look aggressive too.
You know what? You silly.
She look like she got that UFC chin though.
She look good.
They was both fighting. They was slap boxing. It was.
He been watching too much of that fighting, man, and he had a.
That's his opinion on the situation. My opinion is, if you feel like you gotta hit that girl, drop her now. Not yesterday, not now, but right now. Okay? Before you do something dumb. Might slap her down the stairs, and next thing you know, she done broke her neck. And yeah, just don't even go there.
You might say Dana White is white.
Yeah, you think so?
Leaking drywall. Anyway, fuck it.
Leaking drywall.
No, I mean, like, Dana White, what do you think he stands for? Do you think he's about something? They show him gambling off money that adds up to more than he paid the fighters who make the money. He just blow that off, but they whole purse is this amount.
It's amazing. See what I'm saying? Like it doesn't. How much money do you need, bro? Gambling, really? It's
like that sport has to be regulated and put a cap on. If it generates this amount of money, people, you can't trust no motherfucker like that with your motherfucking money. Yeah, I mean, no, I remember,
He look like he'll rob shit out your ass.
Right. He get to talking. I remember when fucking Habib came out the ring and he was trying to whoop on Conor McGregor people. Dana White act like it was the end of the world. But when Conor McGregor did all kinds of crazy shit that could have got somebody killed, like throwing shit at the bus and everything, where was Dana White with that? He's a hypocritical, fake motherfucker. You could I know if we was around each other, I'd just shut the fuck up. Cause I already know that ain't my kind of guy. We and him ain't gonna get into it.
Right.
He probably think, hey, I can fight. I'm gonna be like, all right, motherfucker.
He like Skip.
Skip ain't gonna try to fight nobody.
Skip a little bitch.
Let me put it to you like this.
Skip one of them ones that wish he was one of those black dudes that could jump high and run fast. No. You need a black man to help your ratings, because without one of us, nobody watches you. Let me show you what I mean. Look at his views. Look at his views. Ladies and gentlemen, if you scroll through my channel, I can get this. Look at this right here. 940. I can get that. I'll probably get that in this video. 691. And it's been up for 2 weeks. Don't nobody watch you, Skip. Cause you trash. And you only got you been on TV for how long? And this your numbers right here. Man, hold on, bro. Club Shay Shay. Shannon Sharp. Look. Been on TV for like a couple years. And look at his numbers. 11, 13, 3.7. I mean, who is, oh, I know who this is. Okay. 40, 47, 27, 100K. That's the actual podcast right here. You know how people do with the podcast. They'll put the whole thing out and then they'll break it down because, people ain't got time to be watching an hour-long podcast. I didn't know he made Stomp the Yard. Rejected by everyone in Hollywood. I did not know that. Stomp the Yard is a fire movie. Look, the interview with Flocka. Yep, $500,000. Look, come on, bro. Come on, bro. This Shannon Sharp we talking about. Nobody looks at you, Skip. You need us. You can't do it without us. The white man has helped you get where you need. They have helped you, but you cannot fake them numbers. Nobody watches you by yourself. As much as I do not like the ass kisser himself, Stephen A. Smith, Stephen A. could do it by himself. You can't.
Let me put it like this.
Got his favorites.
Let me ask you a question, Mark.
Somebody
This
said
is
he's
bullshit.
UFC Don King is what he called it.
How many motherfuckers you know in charge of anything are moral people? You can't be in charge of nothing and have morality. I'm talking about shit like that because to be the motherfucker that is allowed to speak for the corporation, you got to be dirtbag approved. If he the face of the UFC, that means he's dirtbag approved. They don't let moral men do shit. Motherfucker talk about it, hey, you can't come back from beating up a girl. Do you know how many motherfuckers beat up their girl? And he just proved he one of them.
Exactly.
Breezy. James Brown. Michael Jackson almost dropped the baby. That's worse than beating up a baby. Worse than beating up a woman. Michael almost dropped the baby from God knows how many floors. He definitely came back. He MJ.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying. He just.
I said Chris Brown shook back like a motherfucker.
It is the most hypocritical thing. What he shook back and do?
He made himself back relevant.
He made himself back relevant off talent.
Yeah.
But Chris Brown ain't on the Disney movie this week.
Yeah, true. Yeah.
You see what I mean? They took from him. He bounced back because he's talented.
Yeah.
Some of us out here in this world, the only reason we eat is because we talented.
And he apologized, and he never did that again.
And they still want him to apologize. Like,
He ain't never get caught doing it again.
He never get caught doing it again.
But you feel what I'm saying.
Sometimes
so
you got the motherfucker. Bitch. Stop playing with me. Motherfucker act like the world is full of moral women. No, I bet it ain't a headline in America you'll read that'll say Dana White hit his wife back.
Right. That's what I mean to say. Exactly. That's what I meant. Like she was hitting him.
I'm gonna catch y'all in the next video. If you listen, the title of this video is, when is it okay to hit your wife? The answer is, if you're white.